Is it the fact that all of these robots are actually alive for once? It's rare we come in and see them functional. Why are you the only ones who lived? The fuck did you do to the owners? Hello, Mr. Janitor. Can we speak? Can I do anything with you? You are permanently, forever, pressure washing that one little knob of wood. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, look at this. Genuinely unlike anything we've ever seen before in the game. There's a little moon man whose name I have completely fucking forgot, but whatever. Ah! I don't like the bleeps. What do the bleeps mean? Why have I been so thoroughly bleeped? Okay. Domestic automechanical routines. Recent activity. Wambros. Excuse me. Wambros attempts to log onto the system. Final attempt failed, locking terminal for 5 days. Wambros tried. Maintenance logs omitted. User O-Ambros activated dinner time protocol. Meal was woolly loaf. User Hambros activated the dinner time protocol. Meal was tripicale salad. Blah 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 blah. Borst roast. Corruption detected in earlier logs, omitting corrupted entries. Pantry list. Saltuna fillets. Stock is spoiled. Please replenish. Woolly cow steak. Stock is spoiled. Mock apple stock is spoiled. Boston beans never spoils. And the mock apple shake. 9 bottles remaining. I'm getting all of that shit. Do I want to unlock the kitchen? I feel like there's a lot to do elsewhere without said kitchen. But also I can't go in there for some reason. Wilhelmina is definitely upstairs. Is this guy gonna get mad if I, Oh, he's a little fucking kitchen bot. I'm not scared of the kitchen bots. I've saved the world. Fucking silence here is really off-putting. Rum and something. I love this game. Glacier water, I guess so? What's this thing? Woolly fillet, but we were just told it's spoiled. Why would I ever want any of that? Borst pockets, fuck yeah. And that's it. That's just it. It's just food for no fucking reason. I feel like I shouldn't be carrying that around. I don't know what it's for. I don't know why it will ever be useful for anything. I'm slurring every single one of my words. I promise I'm not completely wasted. Not yet. I'm just high on life, homies. Woolly curds, ugh. The hell is this? I don't know why, but this is fascinating to me. This is what I'm high on. Jesus. Wish I had a sink that looked anything like that. Do they exist, or is that just weird future space shit? Because I want one. Someone buy me a sink. Don't buy me a sink. What do we have over... I knew there'd be a little bit more. This, if I was gonna sever someone's arm, it would definitely be in this exact location. Which means, Ellie, you better start fucking running.
Oh my law, this is just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body?
Havadi, we have made so many thousands of bodies. This should not scare you at this point. Mr. Ouch? Why is my lockpicking so terrible? If anyone's gonna help out, it's Pavadi. Like, she is the queen of engineering and shit. What's all this? Corporation service. Well, I mean, I might as well take every single one of her life's achievements away. I mean, it's not like she's just returning tomorrow or anything, which she almost definitely is, and I'm definitely gonna get hurt for it. I like this. Genuinely, I don't know if the rest of the game looked like this. I don't think it did. I feel like I would remember, because this is genuinely visually striking. But, wow. Good job, DLC. Good job, Obsidian. What's this? Mock apple shake. There you go. Personal terminal for Dr. Olivia Ambrose. She's a doctor, huh? Along that wilderness of glass, no swellings tell that winds may be. Upon some far-off happier sea, no heavings? Hint that winds have been on seas less hideously serene. EAP. It's in the game. Main menu. Login as Olivia. That was it. No passwords, no fucking nothing. Amazing. It's just the same shit. Okay. No. Login as Ambrose. The search continues. I take from these entries that Mother was severe with her editorial pen. This is but one version of her, carefully curated, and not the one I wanted to find. Where is her unvarnished stream of consciousness? Where is her spontaneous brilliance? The search continues. My efforts will inevitably steer me to Gorgon. What then, Minnie? What then? Huh. Outer Worlds getting genuinely serious on us. I think the game did lack a certain sense of urgency because it was so constantly jokey. Not in the way that Borderlands is able to do. I think I really enjoyed the writing and the humor of the game. But I would have liked if, like Fallout, it knew when to get serious. And it's not like it never did, but much less than Fallout. And I'm talking Obsidian's Fallout, or Black Isle's Fallout, which are basically the same thing, because Bethesda's is... I was not a fan of Fallout 4. Fallout 3 was pretty good, but I think that was just because I wanted Fallout, like, more of Fallout 1 and 2 so damn bad at the time. That, yeah, that's definitely a thing. Pocket Watch. This is a horrible idea. Jesus, what the fuck was that? You sounded so close to me. Did anyone else get that? I mean, I have the game volume turned down for you guys, like, way lower than I have it. But that felt like she was literally climbing inside of my lobes. I don't like that, Pavati. I don't like anything about that. Stay away. Well, I mean, we made it in here, I guess. Thank you, kitchen keycard. You served us well. Shampoo. I'll definitely be putting that in my drug mask very soon. In fact, what is in my drug mask? Adreno. Tartarus sauce. And some... I just want something that boosts health. I don't really care about anything else. The woolly fillet, of course. We need 80 medical to be able to go up to 4. That's very cool, though. I like that. I forgot that there are some intricate systems in this game that I do really like. I love the sort of being able to combine things that work well together as well. It's sort of like a potion brewing system, but on the fly, and it's very nice. Very. I don't like rocking horses. I'm not scared of much in this world other than slugs, but rocking horses, especially unexpected rocking horses, on their own in a dusty house filled with nothing but the food men. I don't like that very much at all. And we got ourselves a little log. Dearest mother and father, I've paced the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps. But that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. Minnie. Thank you for the free cooling, Minnie. I feel like that would have been very valuable in your trip to Tartarus, but whatever, I don't mind stealing it away from you forever. I don't actually know what it does, but whatever, we'll be fine. This is suspicious. And we're going to completely ignore that now, and I am going... Oh, I can't lockpick that, okay. We can go in here? That is a person, right? That isn't some kind of... That isn't the owner of the severed arm just bleeding out, propped up by something. She knows Lucky. Lucky wasn't a fraud at all.
Whoever you are.
I don't think I will. Also, can you maybe acknowledge everyone else? How do you know I'm the leader? I look way less cool than anyone in the party, I have to say, so, maybe give little Pavati a bit of credit. Oh, God, okay. Oh, you're one of those people...
Unless you intend to use it.
That has, like, ancient people hair, but has the face of a 10-year-old again? Because the Outer Worlds, there we go.
Who are you?
I've been asking myself that question for many, many years. Never mind who I am. What are you doing in your own house, staring out your own window? What's wrong with that? Strike, Captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright.
You're Minnie?
My burden.
I don't believe you.
Of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
I mean, a solemn toast or a cheerful toast? She seems pretty solemn, right? You want to toast the asteroid? I mean, that does sound delicious, I have to say. Lovely, toasty asteroids. But, I don't know, I feel like she's feeling pretty solemn inside behind this arousing exterior.
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
Ah! What the hell is that fluid?
Ambrose.
It's bright fucking yellow. That's your whiskey? That is
Minnie.
urine.
Now,
And I'm drinking
in
it.
my house, handsome. I take
Your
it you didn't
urine,
come all
mostly.
this way for the beverages,
legendary
the
around
starry
these parts.
skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm. No, just seeing the sights. Roaming the colony. You know how it is.
Are you an honest-to-law vagabond? We don't see a lot of your type around here. Oh, we don't
that's
see
me.
a lot of anyone, in fact.
Strike, professional
No neighbors
tramp.
means no visitors.
You're out here alone? I'd go crazy.
Ellie, you
I'd
hate
give you the
people.
grand tour, but as you can see, the place is in shambles.
I take it you moved in recently. I think it looks nice, actually. Lots of character.
Maybe you don't see the dust. Maybe you don't smell the stench of failure.
Ugh.
But it's there, believe me.
No, don't worry. The stench is strong with you. I take it you moved in recently.
In a manner of speaking, this is my family.
Excuse me.
But I've been living abroad, waiting for the previous tenant to expire. You're
I don't think
very
you waited.
inquisitive.
I don't think you waited at all.
Out with it, then. You came here for a reason, and I'm dying to hear it.
Someone mailed me 5 digits in a palm. Body not included. Also some forearm.
How exciting! You make it sound like something out of a crime drama. She gave him her hand in murder. Or arm, in this case.
No, that was a hand. A very horrible, bloody, rotting hand. This arm came with a portable phonograph that mentioned you by name.
Really? Huh. Now this severed limb, did it have dark hair? Rugged knuckles? Chewed fingernails? A gunslinger's calluses?
Didn't really spend a whole lot of time examining it, actually. I was too busy vomiting. Sounds about right.
Aha! Mystery solved. I can only think of one man daring enough to jettison his extremities on my behalf. Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
Always is a strong word. He can
Definitely
definitely
not
not
doing
do that
that
now.
anymore.
Exactly, Ellie. We are the same
Something happened to
person.
him. Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
I am not taking over. I really like my arm. Sorry about your loss.
Thank you. But the people in my orbit come and go all the time. Occupational hazard.
They do? What are
a
you?
time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Let me guess. You need someone to finish at whatever Lucky started. Is intelligence really necessary for that? I mean, I can figure that out. And I don't think intelligence is the first word you'd use to describe me, but whatever. His recording mentioned a high-stakes job. He sure got over that bet. No, fuck it. You need someone to finish what Lucky started.
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right man for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
Maybe don't say
You
that
offer
out
work to
loud
everyone
as
who
we're
breaks
right
into
in
your
front of
home?
her.
Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type.
Okay, keep in mind to
Incidentally,
never take
someone
off my
good
helmet.
with their hands.
Gorgeous?
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society.
I think my face is covered in mud, lady. And for some reason, he's just never decided to wipe it off. It's a permanent fixture now. Looking for a hired gun or a runway model?
I'm looking for both. Remember, I'm rich enough that I can afford to be choosy. And I choose you, dear Captain. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief
People get a
investigator.
lot less pretty when body parts
My
come
mother,
off. You do know
Dr.
that, don't
Olivia
you?
Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Space's Choice would never allow anything bad to happen on their watch. Shut up. The amount of quests we've had to do bringing them down. They should hate you by now. I'm not surprised. Space's Choice is just one big accident waiting to happen.
I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
I want to say sounds like she was the corporation's patsy, but that would involve saying the word patsy. And could you not have picked any word 1,000 times better than patsy, for fuck's sake, Obsidian? I know they want to make it sound like a 70s cop drama and everything, but gross. But gross. What did they say about her?
Everything you can imagine and more. Dereliction of duty, circulating anti-corporate memos, taking longer than average coffee breaks.
Oh no!
This goes on.
Her name is so muddy!
Mother
what are we
would
gonna
not
do?
have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
Tell me about your mother.
I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really.
Can't say I blame
I
her.
couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one, naive and irresponsible as I was.
Yikes. What does she want? A fully grown lab assistant? No. Sound familiar, Ellie? That's so mean, but I want to get Ellie involved, so here you go.
Trust me, we are nothing alike.
A kindred spirit. Well, well, charmed. Today is full of surprises. Mother
Kind of wish I brought the vicar. I feel like the vicar would really fit here.
She wanted to make the colony a better place, no matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her, who suffered for her idea of progress.
So Gorgon pulled you apart.
We weren't terribly close to begin with, I'm afraid. But that accursed asteroid certainly didn't improve our relations. Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle.
What do you think happened on Gorgon?
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
There must be someone who knows what happened on Gorgon. Or was your father in all of this, so Gorgon's just an empty wasteland now? I'm interested in your father, I guess.
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that.
Is everyone losing
The
fucking
asteroid
limbs?
may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed.
Oh well, we're gonna have fuckloads of spares now, I guess.
Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
We're practically strangers. I put your trust in me. Lost one gunslinger already, what makes you think I'll do any better? Are you interested in justice, revenge, both? We're practically strangers. Why trust me?
You followed an uncertain lead all the way to my doorstep. You're curious, resourceful, and perceptive. All the marks of a good private eye. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice.
Oh, I am so down with that. I love ruin and humiliation.
You can find it in her
I hate
office
Spacer's
on Gorgon,
Choice.
in the heart
Convenient.
of the old research facility.
First, I have some questions about this job. Yeah, fuck it, questions.
I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely, Captain.
What good is your mother's journal to you now?
I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant.
What if you're wrong?
Then my family's disgrace, our curse, will be absolute. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help.
Why did you wait before starting this investigation?
I didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here. I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork?
Does her being legally dead help you somehow?
It isn't as bad as you make it sound, but technically, yes. Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance. I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune.
And you've immediately let it fall to
Thought of
fuck.
that.
Good.
I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
Are you saying you just want to break into high society?
You know, some people work hard just to break out.
Break back into high society, yes.
The same high society that framed your mother.
I have Spacer's Choice to thank for that. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future.
What do you stand to gain?
Everything that Mother lost. This colony is in trouble. The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence. After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term. I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table.
That's Byzantium for you. Gossip mongering's a bigger sport than tossball.
That is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother. For me.
I'm genuinely really
for the
intrigued by all
generations
this.
who will one day inherit Halcyon.
I'm thinking that this is genuinely kind of a better story than all of the main game. Because they're actually trying to have a little bit of I mean, there were big fucking stakes in the main game, but everyone was playing it for laughs every fucking second. And this, I appreciate the comic relief that happens every now and then, but it's not fucking constant, and it suits the game a hell of a lot better. It's like that, it is such a dark humor Fallout world now. Old school Fallout before it became terrible. So, say no more. Point me towards that journal and I'll be off. No. Do you think your plan will work?
I know it will.
How did this investigation get Lucky killed?
You know as much as I do, I'm afraid. Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the marauders, the wildlife, and whatever escaped the labs,
good.
danger abounds.
Fucking horrible gooey experiments. I'm not down for that. What kind of wildlife we talking about?
Your guess is as good as mine. I know that Spacer's Choice bred canids, especially for Gorgon. They were supposed to act as living cattle prods. By now, they've probably gone feral. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an arm. I believe that covers it all. Are you ready to get started? We mustn't allow the trail to get cold.
If it helps you get some closure. Not fucking danger and corporate intrigue. Sounds like my kind of job.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
I want to know what those fucking experiments are. I can't believe I asked about the wildlife and not the terrifying science experiments. That seems a bit more important. But whatever. Fine. I'm really terrified of squirrels, okay? What did you tell Lucky about this job?
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
Yeah, I'm just trying to calculate the odds of this gig getting me killed.
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude. Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
He sounds like such an
That
arsehole,
sounds like
goddamn.
Lucky, all right.
He's had a
The
cool
man
voice.
loved to show off.
I'm glad I'm bringing Ellie, actually, since she knew the guy.
That was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
Probably. What can I expect to face on Gorgon? I'll try not to, since it's my life on the line.
That's the spirit. There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
There's actually a
you think
bar?
maybe they got a little mascot?
Huh.
Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment,
I kind of expected it to be a very, very run-down,
you'll walk away
pretty much
from this
abandoned,
rich enough
only
to
by,
buy a mansion
only
of your own.
populated by
How does that sound?
bandits and shit. Didn't realize there was going to be a little bit of civilization. I like that. Music to my ears.
Finally, I get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Thank you. Where am I going? Gorgon landing pad. I'm excited, man. There's an entire other, well, not planet, but celestial body for us to fucking explore on and everything. And I've heard it's roughly the size of Monarch, and Monarch was the biggest one. So this is gonna be a fucking big chunk of DLC, and apparently it like goes back and has side quests all over the universe as well. It's all the outer worlds, I guess. It's not just in words, come to my brain. It's not just in Gorgon that we get new shit. They just add to... Basically, people have said it's so seamless that it doesn't even feel like DLC at times. It feels like it was part of the main game, which is fucking cool. Maybe you don't need to hear this from me, but sorry about your mother.
Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but... Thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one.
She's the killer.
Mother's office
Clearly,
is in the
just
heart of
because
the
she
Gorgon
said that.
facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Haven't you said that like 4 times?
Permission.
Stop this, Pavati. Can
How do
I
you do
say
it?
anything else to you? Tell me about that note you left in your bedroom.
Someone's been snooping around. Not that I mind. It reminds me why I hired you in the first place. For your keen eyes and scandalous disregard for privacy.
Oh, I saw
When I
things.
left home,
Horrible
I wanted
things.
Mother and Father to know the conditions of my return. I would stroll through the entrance with my head held high, or not at all. I left this place with every intention of returning once the time was right.
So the house was empty when you returned?
Yes, that wasn't part of the plan. Fall of Gorgon accelerated my schedule. I thought I would find success in Byzantium. Instead, I must look for redemption back where I began. Here, in these vacant halls.
There is rotten tuna all over the house. This is not redemption. This is depressing. Did you enjoy Byzantium? What a lovely change of subject.
When I arrived, I was the toast of the town. All fought for the honor of lighting my cigarettes. The attention was sublime. I opened a small firm to help young, impressionable heirs manage their family wealth. Business was good.
Yeah, because you're clearly
For a
so
while.
good at that. What the fuck? What happened to your business?
Gorgon happened. With Mother's downfall, so too fell my influence in society. I sold the business at a loss. Then I hatched a plan to restore the family name. That plan, as you're now well aware, is still in motion.
That's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
You reminded me of better times. I should be thanking you.
Aw. I had questions about your family. Sorry about all this dialogue, by the way, but I love me some dialogue. If this isn't your thing, I totally get that.
And chimerists. Always at the top of our field, never lagging behind. If there's anything else you'd like to know, speak on.
You come from a talented heritage. What interests you?
If Mother and I shared anything, it was our love of chemistry. Chemistry is a desire to understand matter, the very foundation of our existence. What Ambrose could ignore such a tempting lure?
She is already the most interesting character in the entire fucking game. I don't understand. I wish she was a companion. She's awesome. That's all for now. Back to my other questions. This house has seen better days.
Regrettable, I know. We used to have a staff to maintain the grounds. Not just auto mechanicals either. Real people doing real work.
Explain the fake fish and the fake pond.
Father loved his salt tuna. He was an avid fisherman, you know. But that was long ago. When they moved here from Byzantium, Mother told me he was heartbroken to learn there was no sport. So she bought him a pond for his sad, lonely amusement.
So depressing. Sad, lonely amusement sounds like something very, very, very different that you would hope doesn't involve oiling up fish, like we very much know that he does. Do you visit the rock garden
Not
much?
as much as I used to. Who has time to slow their thoughts and bask in tranquility?
Not
I
a
prefer
raging
staring out the
alcoholic,
window
apparently.
of my drawing room, brooding on matters outside of my control.
What's with the Moon Man statue in your foyer?
Hideous, isn't it? I've been meaning to have that thing removed. Maybe jettisoned into the sun.
Sounds good to me.
Spacer's Choice agreed to double Mother's research budget if she subjected her family to product placement. I swear those eyes follow me wherever I go.
Can you hire on a new staff?
It's hard to find good help. And I'm not quick to trust anyone who'd work for me. Present company excluded.
Yeah, that's what terrifies me. Why me? I'm not that sexy.
Until then, this manor is a base of operations.
That's all I need to know. For now.
Very well. If there's anything else, you have my attention.
About the job.
Ask anything you like, Captain. It's nice to have a competent partner for a change.
Lucky was alright. Is there anything you aren't telling me?
I've told you everything I know. I trust you to investigate Gorgon and draw your own conclusions. If you can think of anything specific, all you have to do is ask.
We'll come back to this if I can think of anything
my
else.
dear Captain. I look forward to it.
Be seeing you, Minnie.
Be seeing you, Captain.
So she is Minnie. But why? I guess because Wilhelmina? Like, Mina? Minnie? Mina sounds better than Minnie. Well, whatever, fuck it. Let's go. Can I find... Oh, a little bit of ammo. Nice. Can I find the keycard for this room, in your room, or anywhere? I really want to fucking find this shit. I can't get in there. Must be another room that I've missed. Surely. That's just the other way into you. Can I steal shit from your desk? Can I have your whiskey? She kinda needs that whiskey. Everything is going terribly for her. Some heavy ammo, fair enough. I have an unbelievable amount of ammo. Jesus Christ. Look at this thing. That's cool. I like that. Can I have a little play? No. No, I cannot. But listen to that soundscape. That's actually really fucking cool, man. The main game didn't have anything like that. Optional, master bedroom keycard. I feel like I've left it behind. I feel like that is something we would be able to... Oh, music box. Okay, sure. Why... Oh, that's a bit terrifying. Did I see all of downstairs? In fact, I only went into one place downstairs. There could be fuckloads more that I had no idea about, but for some reason, maybe not. What an empty place. I mean, it's obviously meant to be, but it's really ominous, and I want to know what the fuck's in that bedroom. Damn it! Oh well. So that's the master bedroom. Maybe even she doesn't know how to get in there. Because obviously, this was her room or something, right? No, there's no bed here. There's just an office. That is awesome!